When Mbappé shockingly said no to Real Madrid and yes to PSG in May, it was surely going to have huge effects on other things and people outside himself and the clubs involved. Real Madrid president Florentino Perez said that Mbappé is no longer the same Mbappé he wanted to sign. Madridistas all around the world have said they never want to see Mbappé anywhere near their club. Not now, not in the future. You can just imagine how hostile the crowd at the Bernabeu will be towards him if PSG have to visit in the Champions League next season. Now, folks at Real Madrid weren't just mad because Mbappé said no to them, but the lad appeared to have agreed to come, perhaps even promised. But he turned around and reneged seemingly because of money, and that got them really upset and disappointed at the kind of man he is. Now, we don't know why exactly Mbappé turned around and decided to remain in Paris, but what we know is that the consequences of his decision must really be weighing heavy on him. But what probably weighs heaviest on Mbappé would have to be the effect his decision had on his relationships. And no other relationship stands out apart from the one he has with Karim Benzema. The attacking pair became so close when Benzema was finally called back to the France national team ahead of Euro 2020. He deposed Giroud in the center forward position and immediately built a firm relationship with Kylian Mbappé. In spite of the 11-year age gap between the two, they have become thick as thieves on and off the pitch, forming a bond that has grown way beyond just setting up goals for each other. And we all thought that this relationship was going to strongly affect Mbappé's decision on his future when his contract with PSG expired. We assumed that being with one of his closest friends would be a huge motivator for the 23-year-old to move to Spain. Of course, in addition to the fact that Real Madrid has been his dream club since he was a child. But as it would turn out, there were factors way stronger than that friendship, and it seemed like the realization of that really hurt Benzema. After Mbappé announced his decision to remain at PSG for 3 more years in May, the reaction from the entire football world was one of shock. But Benzema's first response was a picture of him pointing to the Real Madrid crest. We think that may have been him sending a message that no friendship or relationship is more important to him than the Real Madrid badge. And that would be a logical deduction considering that Mbappé's decision could be interpreted as him picking his club over his friendship with Benzema. So the Madrid striker was only returning the favor. More so, at the time he made that post, Benzema and Real Madrid still had the Champions League final to focus on. So he was also maybe trying to get Madridistas to focus on loving and supporting the club instead of sulking over a guy who refused to join. But Benzema didn't stop. At posting that one picture, he went on to post another one with a bigger and perhaps clearer message. On his Instagram story, Benzema posted this photo of late American hip-hop icon Tupac Shakur. Now, if you're not so hip to the world of hip-hop, you could easily interpret that post as Benzema just paying homage to a man whose music he enjoys, especially as the post carried no caption. But the thing is, that photo needs absolutely no caption. The man behind Tupac in that photo is Orlando Anderson, widely referred to as Baby Lane. He is rumored to be the friend who betrayed Tupac and the person responsible for his shooting and consequent death on the 7th of September, 1996. Anderson, who was also shot and killed 2 years later, however denied the allegations and was actually never charged. But the fact still remains that that photo carried a very strong message that most football fans got at first glance. Benzema felt betrayed by his dear friend, Mbappé. And Mbappé didn't stay quiet about it. He addressed everything in an interview. First, he talked about all the posts that flew around from Real Madrid players after his decision. He acknowledged them but said he had nothing to say about them. But he promised he was going to explain himself and his decision to just one man, Karim Benzema. The PSG star said, "When we see each other, we'll discuss it. He'll ask me why and I'll explain this choice to him." And well, from the pictures we saw of them sharing laughs, sitting together, training together, and celebrating together on the pitch, it would appear that Mbappé has given that explanation and Benzema has given his forgiveness. It would seem that Mbappé didn't actually ruin his friendship with Benzema by ditching Real Madrid. But do you think that there are still more consequences that the World Cup winner will have to suffer for making that decision to remain at PSG? Let us know what you think in the comments. For more videos like this, be sure to leave a thumbs up on this one and subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Peace out.